There are spiritual things going on in the world, and that there are things that are bigger than just coincidence, and that a ritual is something that you do over and over and over again a certain way.
Y'all, this whole situation just went from bad to unbelievable. We already thought Diddy's story couldn't possibly get any darker, but Katt Williams just made it explode again. It's like throwing gasoline on a fire that was already out of control. And the wild part, he doesn't seem scared at all. Katt Williams has never been the type to hold his tongue. He's always been bold, always said what others were too scared to say. We've seen him hint at shady behavior before, calling out big names, dropping clues about how dirty Hollywood can really be. But this time, he's not hinting. He's saying it straight up, and it's got everybody talking. According to Katt, he's not just talking for shock value. He claims he's been in direct contact with the federal authorities.
I think everything is controlled and regulated.
He says, not someone told him, not maybe, but that he personally has spoken to federal agents and given them information about Diddy and the people surrounding him. And if that's true, this is no longer just gossip. This could be one of the biggest celebrity scandals in decades. In his latest interviews and podcast appearances, Katt sounds confident, even fearless. He's naming names, telling stories, and acting like a man who has nothing left to lose. And honestly, that tracks. Katt's never played by Hollywood's rules. He's said it before. He's not part of the machine. He doesn't play the fame game, doesn't attend the same parties, and doesn't network with the usual elites. So when he says he's always been an outsider looking in, it makes sense. That's who he's always been. And here's the kicker. This isn't new. If you think back to his viral interview with Shannon Sharpe, Katt had already dropped several hints. He talked about dark Hollywood parties, fake friendships, and how some people sold their souls for fame.
Tyler Perry can't play a man to save their life. They play good women, and I believe that the best actor should be in the best role. We put too much pressure on Tyler Perry. You know what I mean? He ain't put nobody on. The people that been in his productions, they not famous. All of them can walk through the mall without security. Be what you gonna be, but put your people on. If you a gay person and you in there, put some other gay people on. Put somebody on. Or don't be wondering why people keep saying gatekeepers. Because clearly, y'all are keeping these gates. Clearly.
At that time, people thought he was just being messy or looking for attention. But now that Diddy's legal troubles have become real and we're seeing names pop up in court documents, some of Katt's crazy claims suddenly don't sound so crazy anymore. Let's go back for a second. Katt mentioned freak-off parties hosted by Diddy, secretive events that supposedly involved celebrities, luxury, and things better left unspoken. Fast forward to now, and investigators are referencing celebrity-attended events in official reports. That's not coincidence. That's connection. Katt also said he knew where the bodies were buried. He didn't mean that literally, but that he knew the secrets people were desperate to hide. And now, as court documents continue to be unsealed, it's becoming clear he may have known a lot more than people gave him credit for. He claims this isn't just about Diddy, it's about a network, a system built by powerful people who appear perfect on camera, but are allegedly involved in things the public was never meant to see. And he's not just dragging Diddy, he's mentioning names that make people gasp, because these are stars that once seemed untouchable. Let's talk about some of the names that keep coming up. And no, we're not talking about background dancers or random assistants. These are icons: Whitney Houston, Mike Myers, and Mariah Carey. Now, let's be clear. These stars are not being accused or charged with any crimes, but their names appearing in connection to Diddy's case is enough to raise eyebrows. Court filings have reportedly mentioned several celebrity-attended events that investigators are now reviewing.
Carter is responsible for enacting Katt Williams to put Aaliyah on a faulty plane to move her out the way as punishment for rejecting him, and so he could level up Beyonce, who was struggling. Let's just say allegedly that happened. Now I want you to think about 106th and Park with Mary J. Blige. Free, who is a victim of Sean Carter.
Yeah.
Mary J. Blige, who is a victim of Sean Combs, are sitting there talking about the death of Aaliyah amongst each other. Think about that. You got a Diddy victim, you got a Jay-Z victim, and you got a superstar gone.
These are the same types of parties Katt warned people about, where powerful figures gathered behind closed doors. So while it doesn't mean these artists were involved, it does mean their presence is now being discussed in a legal context. And in Hollywood, that alone can stain reputations. For Katt Williams, this feels like validation. For years, people laughed at him, saying he was bitter or delusional. But now, a lot of what he said lines up with what's finally being exposed. Katt didn't wake up one day and decide to call everyone out. This has been years in the making. He's spoken about Tyler Perry, Steve Harvey, Ricky Smiley, and Ludacris long before any of this reached the courtroom. Back then, people thought it was jealousy, but now, looking back, maybe it was foreshadowing. Katt has said it many times. Y'all worship these people, but you don't see what's really going on behind the curtain. And now that these investigations are peeling back those layers, people are realizing that Katt might have been dropping warnings, not insults. Let's start with Tyler Perry. To most people, Tyler's story is inspirational, a man who went from homelessness to owning a billion-dollar film studio. But according to Katt, there's more to the story. He suggested that Tyler's early success wasn't as independent as people believe. Katt claims Diddy's circle had a hand in promoting Tyler's early work and getting his plays noticed by bigger investors. Those early red carpet events that launched Tyler's name, Katt says they were supported by industry powerhouses tied to Diddy. Why would Diddy's circle do that? Katt's theory is simple: investment. If you back a rising star early, you can shape their career later. Katt hinted that some self-made stories in Hollywood might actually come with hidden contracts and unseen strings. Now, let's move on to Ricky Smiley. Most people know him as the funny guy on radio and TV, full of jokes and family humor. But Katt painted a different picture. He claimed Ricky wasn't just a guest at Diddy's events. He was part of the inner rooms, where real business took place. These weren't just parties, they were meetings, networking hubs, and opportunity zones. Katt suggested that Ricky's fast rise from small comedy shows to nationwide radio might not have been random. Maybe someone opened those doors for him, and maybe that came with expectations. Then there's Steve Harvey and Cedric the Entertainer. Katt accused Steve of stealing his sitcom idea and turning it into The Steve Harvey Show. That's not a new claim, but in light of everything, people are listening differently. He also said Cedric used one of his original jokes to impress industry insiders, the same joke that helped Cedric's career skyrocket. And guess what? Both Steve and Cedric have been seen at Diddy's lavish events. Katt's point isn't necessarily that they did anything illegal, but that these connections mean something. He's implying that in Hollywood, loyalty and silence are often the price of success. This one surprised a lot of people. Bishop T.D. Jakes. Katt mentioned him while pointing out how deep this Hollywood web goes. He noted how T.D. Jakes, known for his powerful sermons, has reportedly attended both church events and private celebrity gatherings. Now, that doesn't mean he did anything wrong, but Katt said it's confusing for the public when a spiritual leader is seen in environments that don't match their message. When the same events get mentioned in court documents, it's hard not to wonder if some people in power have double lives the public never sees. Katt has also questioned how fast Kevin Hart's career took off. He pointed out that some of Kevin's early specials and movie deals were linked to companies that had Diddy's involvement, whether through funding, music rights, or production partners. Now, that doesn't mean Kevin was part of anything dark, but it does raise the question, were these deals about talent alone, or were there other arrangements behind the scenes? Katt said it himself. In Hollywood, nothing's free. Everything's a trade. This part is where things take a darker turn. Jaguar Wright, another outspoken artist, once claimed that Jay-Z helped silence certain voices in the industry and even set Diddy up to protect himself. Katt never directly confirmed that, but he has hinted that Jay-Z plays both sides. He moves carefully, staying untouchable while chaos unfolds around him. And honestly, it's true that Jay-Z has managed to stay completely above the public mess. While other names get dragged, his seems immune. Whether that's luck, power, or something more strategic, nobody knows. Now, let's talk about the legal side, because this is where fiction meets fact. Federal agents raided both of Diddy's homes earlier this year, and according to reports, they didn't just find papers. They found serious evidence connected to RICO charges, witness intimidation, and even disturbing allegations involving a minor. One of the most shocking claims in the documents involves a 13-year-old girl and an incident supposedly following the 2000 VMAs, with both Diddy and Jay-Z's names being mentioned in connection. That's horrifying. And the deeper the investigation goes, the more names keep surfacing. What started as a music industry scandal is now looking like a massive criminal operation that's been hidden in plain sight. And it doesn't stop with Diddy himself. His son, Justin Combs, is also being pulled into this storm. Court reports say Justin hosted a few of the same freak-off events now being investigated. Justin's name appearing in these documents is heartbreaking because he's young and trying to build his own career, but now this shadow follows him. When your family name is tied to a scandal like this, it's not just about your father anymore. It becomes part of your identity. And just when it couldn't get any messier, more accusations surfaced, including claims that Diddy's been contacting witnesses behind the scenes. One name that keeps coming up is Kenna Harper, a former associate from Diddy's early music days. Reports say she's been getting mysterious calls, possibly attempts to persuade her not to testify. If that's true, that's serious. And you know who's been screaming about this kind of behavior for years? Katt Williams. People laughed at him, mocked him, said he was paranoid. But now, one by one, his claims are being echoed in official reports. Maybe Katt wasn't the crazy one. Maybe he was just the only one brave enough to say it out loud. At this point, nobody knows how far this story will go. Maybe more names will fall. Maybe Hollywood will try to bury it again. But one thing is certain, the mask is cracking. Katt Williams might have been mocked for years, but right now, it feels like he's the only one who wasn't afraid to speak the truth. So now I'll ask you, what do you think? Are these celebrities innocent people caught in a messy web? Or did some of them really know what was happening behind the scenes? Drop your thoughts in the comments, share your theories, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more updates. Because trust me, this story isn't over. It's just getting started.